Oh, hey there. Hey guys! I am doing a review on Forever Evil issue 2. The reason I do not have the cover to hold up and show to you guys is because I bought it on my Kindle. I haven't been able to get to comic book shop, and like the comic book shop close to here is still very far away, so I haven't been able to get to it yet. So a few of my reviews might be done with books I bought on the Kindle, which means I can't hold them up and physically show them to you, but I'll do my best to describe them as efficiently as possible. And also, once again, I feel like I'm doing this in every video, would like to apologize for the lack of videos. I got sick again, and I'm still getting over it, so if I sound a little funny, that's why, because this illness hit me even harder than the other one. Yeah, as always, first part of the review will be 110% spoiler-free, and I'll warn you guys before I spoil anything. Overall opinion. I was really expecting this to do something different than what it did. When I read the Teen Titans were going to be in it, I was, I didn't exactly know what to think of that because, as you guys know, if you've been watching my old Teen Titans reviews, I haven't reviewed the last two books, I think, of it. I wasn't overly fond of it, even though I love every character. I loved them before the New 52. I loved every character in it. I still wasn't overly fond of the book itself. So when I read they were going to be in it, I thought it was interesting that they'd be written by a different writer and that they'd be having a big part of Forever Evil. Without spoiling too much, I'll just say the Teen Titans' appearance in it I felt was very disappointing. I was especially excited to see Tim Drake in it since I feel he's been neglected since the New 52, and I've mentioned this before on my channel that pre-New 52 Tim Drake is my favorite hero. I love Red Robin. So I was very excited to hear he would be in this. I just found the whole thing very anticlimactic. Other than that, Lex Luthor has had an interesting role in Forever Evil, and I actually do find that very interesting, and I did like that. Some of the dialogue in this issue I thought was a little off, but I will say this, the ending is worth buying the entire book. That's all I'm going to say. So that's my overall opinion. Now we're entering the spoiler zone. So I'm going to give you guys a minute of silence, not a full minute, a few seconds usually, to X out before I spoil anything. So yeah. Okay, that's long enough. So, as always, I'm not going to spoil everything, I'm just going to spoil a few things in the book. I still like to give you guys something to read in case you guys want to pick up the comic. So, I'm mainly going to talk about the Teen Titans part in it, even though, honestly, I think that's probably the smallest part of the book, is the Teen Titans role in it. But like I said, I don't want to spoil too much. Lex Luthor has a major role in this, and I think his role in this is pretty exciting. But like I said, I'm going to leave a bit for you guys to read. So, Red Robin was talking to the Teen Titans and saying they have to go and rescue Nightwing. Superboy is very opposed to this and says, who even knows if Nightwing is still alive, and if these guys took out the Justice League, what chance does the Teen Titans have? Red Robin says he has to stop thinking like Superboy and more like Superman, and that they're gonna go and they're gonna face them head on. Let's just say I get that Tim Drake was trying to rescue Nightwing, and for more reasons than just the fact that he's worried about all their identities being revealed. Nightwing is obviously in the Bat family, so he's gonna want to rescue him. I still think for someone who's the brains behind the Teen Titans, that going to face, like, the Injustice League or the Crime Syndicate, which one are they being called? I think it's the Crime Syndicate, head on when they supposedly killed the Justice League is something that the brains behind the group, you think they'd put together some form of a plan, like, okay, this is what we're going to do, this is our area of attack. But really, this whole book with the Teen Titans portion of it was all just intro to a new Teen Titans story arc. Let's just say that the Teen Titans get sent to the future and that it will be continued in the next Teen Titans story arc. So really what this was it leading up to Scott Lobdell's new story arc in the Teen Titans, which I felt was very disappointing. I feel like they could have done more with the Teen Titans instead of just leading them into another story arc. I feel like they could have been a bigger part of Forever Evil, and that it would have given them more credibility since a lot of people have been mocking them since the New 52. But also, without spoiling too much, the whole Lex Luthor portion of it I think is really cool. They're making Lex Luthor kind of the anti-hero, like there are no heroes around, so Lex Luthor is standing up, but I still would not call him a hero. He still orders someone dead in this issue. That is kind of a spoiler, but it's not a major spoiler if you actually read it. Well, I think that whole aspect of it, of Lex Luthor is the hero of the story since the Justice League is dead, is actually really cool, and I think it's a great idea. It's like villains are taking over the world. Who's gonna stand up to them? Lex Luthor. So I would not say this comic is awful. The only thing that really bugged me was the missed opportunity on the Teen Titans field. But other than that, I'd say it was a pretty good comic, and that the end of it we do find out 2.5 people who survived the attack and aren't actually dead. So that's really worth reading, and it ended with kind of that cliffhanger that reels you in. So I will be buying the next comic, whether it's in store or on my Kindle. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing if you have. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!